Not to be right now for Rogue Warriors. They do lock in the Silas at the end of it all, but Silas good enough to basically do exactly what the Rise will do. Just gonna be a little bit of a what you can do so that when you come into the 2022 split, you have yourself an option to run with. But Xiao Hao just cleared his top side and going straight into the top lane. I love this movement here as they're going to try and catch out Ale. Flash forward does get the Call the Meek down. They're going to be able to take him out, no questions asked. And that's exactly what I talked about for Rogue Warriors.
Warriors, they haven't really been able to do too much with it. They are finally going for that the binding. I'm not sure what happened with the control ward.
Obviously, he had the control ward on one of his buttons that was the very close to the binding, and
now a bit, and doesn't have the cleanse available, which makes this Varus so threatening. If you get comboed by the Alistair, Chains of Corruption follows. I mean, that's what I'm talking about.
Exactly what you just mentioned there. We will see the flash being used by Betty's. He's trying to put down the Wrens. Not quite able to take down Iwandi, but look at Icon roaming in with the Realm Warp. They will not have the minions just yet. Betty in a lot of trouble forcing the flash out. They will kill off Iwandi, though, just as he goes down. Light taking another hit with the turret. They're not quite able to land the hook, though, onto Icon. And now Chocho kind of caught between a rock and a hard place, without a prayer, without a paddle, and without any life whatsoever. Light picks himself up that one, and Icon with a successful roam bot side.
Yeah, interesting decision for Iwandi to be the one to tank there on that HP, but either way, the play works, but Rogue Warrior is going to respond on the other side with this Herald. The mid laner being bot means there's no way LNG can really contest. But they will just sort of hover in the rush, and now they feel confident to pick up this dragon. Again, LNG haven't really been too concerned with these first dragons for the most part this series. They've kind of just been happy.
I think it was very much a hook or flash hook anticipation, but with Icon no longer having his flash now at the Rise, we're going to see them push in towards this mid lane and pick up at least 3 turret plates. So it's a nice little bit of gold here for Rogue Warriors. And now Betty in a little bit of trouble. He will not get caught up just yet, but there's a chain of corruption. Iwandi picks up that kill, and that's exactly the combination you talked about here for the side of LNG.
Yeah, and once the combo connects, the chains are coming after, the burst damage is there. Now Tarzan going pretty aggressive here.
I mean, I like this from the side of Rogue Warriors. They're going to commit the TP, so it's going to be a 5v4 at the start of this one here. But they are able to take down the Nautilus. So LNG looking pretty good, but the Moonfall hits onto 3. And you can see ZDZ just wreaking havoc in this bat side to kill out the Viego. And this Tarzan has no damage, but it is enough from the Rise to be able to take down 2 more people. They end up getting more and more from this. And the end of it all, it ends up being a 4-for-1 trade, or 4-for-2 trade in favor of LNG. Poor resets coming in from LNG.
Yeah, the time's been a little bit off. They haven't really gotten in position to defend this, and it's the fact that they can take the Herald instantly translate it, but they are looking to engage. That's a long Zac jump.
Oh, long Zac jump, and you had Iwandi with the Hex Flash as well. Ale moving forward with the Heartbreaker resets. He was renekted for a little bit, but Xiao Hao is in no real danger, and Betty trying to, I guess, take the Raptors sometimes, and you combo that with the Alistair, the bouncing, the knockups, the knockbacks. It's just so difficult to get out of CC right now, and I feel like Merc Treads should be on the cards for a lot of these tankier members. And speaking of Merc Treads, we're going to have to see a little bit of an engage now in the mid lane as they jump on. Chocho trying his very best, but the Zac jumps in to try and be the front line. Xiao Hao is just straight up taken out of the fight. Nothing they can do, and 2 quick kills. LNG feeling confident, feeling frisky, looking for more, but without the minion wave, they are just going to have to take this turret and back themselves up a little bit, but they might look for the tier 2.
Yeah, I mean, I think Rogue Warriors have to be really concerned. They won't push for that tier 2 right now.
Capitalize on an overextended Ale as they now just jump in on top of that. The stolen Heartbreaker as they try and keep going on top of him, but no real mana, and Forge goes underneath the tower. One more auto attack would have killed him, but it has to burn his flash, and that means Dragon in favor of LNG. Bot tier 2 in favor of LNG. Rogue Warriors are just without any real ideas.
Remember, gives a lot of gold ever since the change they brought in. And now, actually, fight breaking off.
We're going to see a fight breaking off. Icon had got the Banshee's Veil, so he will not be taking any CC up. And we see a flash in. The Moonfall comes down onto 2, and you can see Ale running for the hills. He does not want to be a part of this. They did get the TP from ZDZ. Now they're going to be a trade of 1-for-1. It's Rise, though, for the Nautilus. You're very happy with that. Look at Betty. He's just putting spears into people right now. They take down the Silas, but they lose the Alistair. They take down the Cow for the Crocodile. And now Ale looking to try and trade this one back, but Tarzan and Light are just too damn big. Look at the range on that. This man should be an Olympic jumper with how far he's able to make that move. And that's going to be a full ace in favor of LNG, and they're going to take their prize of the Baron.
Honestly, I don't think that was actually that bad of a fight for Rogue Warriors, but they just couldn't follow through at the end of it. They just couldn't find the momentum. And the thing is, it's a goal difference, right? All in all, I think the actual structure of how that fight went, not too bad. The problem is, LNG are ahead. They can't take down Tarzan. Ale just gets so much value in these extended fights with the resets, and Light is able to position Rave pushing in bot that they can also lean towards.
And they just got to keep this cannon minion who's going to be joined by a friend in about 2 seconds nice and healthy. And who kills it? No one has range on the side of Rogue Warriors. And you can see there Tarzan just pushing in forward. Going to be forcing the Fate's Call out of Betty to keep Chocho alive. And Dominance as well. You could just wait. You could honestly just wait for a little bit longer and just take this fight whenever you choose. You don't have to overcommit to this.
Yeah, and the thing is, Rogue Warriors want to fight. They want to break this Baron siege, but Minion's going to get TP'd in by the Rise to the other lane. The cannons are there, and they'll just be able to tank up the tower, and they very quickly transition this from a mid inhibitor take to a bot inhibitor take. And that's those 2 inhibitors down, going to cause a lot of pressure. They're able to pull it off. They need a fight sooner rather than later just because of those super minions at the side waves.
Yeah, they need to just go find the go button. That is it. Go straight in on top of someone. But there's Tarzan. We can see Chocho going golden straight away. Betty completely caught up in the chains of corruption. And I don't think they can really go anywhere now. Oh no, Xiao Hao has been caught. He has to go into Zonya's state straight away. He tries to get the Moonfall off as Zack's abilities end up going straight up into the camera and knocking up all of the different particles. And LNG, they're just too far ahead. Look at their health bars. Look at how they're posturing around this bot side. They don't care. Tarzan could literally go in on top of this and not give two dams about how he goes. Ianza gets a little bit of stall points as we do see the final fight coming in. It's actually going to be Iwandi, the first one to fall. And these health bars are starting to palm down a little bit. You need to be a little bit careful if you're on the side of LNG. You don't want to just overextend too much, but Light with the GA able to come back in, take down the tier 1, or the second, or sorry, tier 1, the Nexus, first Nexus turret. So I finally get my words out of me. And that's going to be all she wrote. The second Nexus turret will fall, and that is going to be Rogue Warriors falling 2-1 to LNG, and LNG qualifying with 10 wins to take themselves into playoffs.